Hello, everyone. This is Ruby Blow of Development Counts. And I know it's going to take a few minutes for people to hop on in terms of the Facebook Live audience, but I'm going to go ahead and get started because these also go on my YouTube channel. Um, so there are about 5 different topics like running through my mind over the past couple of days for this week's blog post. And I have to say that there was a common theme, and that theme had to do with not faking it. So I want to talk about what that means when I say never fake it again, right? Because it can apply and does apply really to every area of life. And recently I had an exchange with someone who I hold near and dear at a distance. Hi, Tanya. And it was a situation where she was expressing unhappiness. And a lot of times when people express feeling unhappy, other people get uncomfortable and they will try to dissuade you from that unhappiness. And especially now in the era of positive psychology, which I, actually espouse, sometimes people can feel like if they're not being positive, then other people not just feel like this, other people might give them a hard time about it, saying things to them like, you got to keep up a good attitude. Hey, Rochelle, you got to keep up a good attitude. If you keep thinking that way, then, you're not going to attract what you want, in terms of the law of attraction and metaphysics and all of that. And I think that what's happened is there's been a fundamental misunderstanding of what it means to have a positive mindset and how it actually works. And then also how to be healthy emotionally, right? So people who are healthy emotionally sometimes do get sad, mad, scared. But a full range of emotion also includes peaceful, powerful, and joyful, right? So where it becomes problematic is when you're really feeling hurt or mad or scared, and you're faking happy, you're faking positive so that you can, put a front out to the world that you're okay when you're not okay. And as a person who, a lot of people experience as being positive, what I want you to know is that, that's not all of what I'm always feeling, right? I'm a human being just like everyone else. And in order for my genuine, happy, and positive emotions to be real and genuine, I have to allow myself to sometimes express anger or disappointment. Hi, Francis. I have to allow myself to have that full range of emotion. So when I'm saying never fake it again, I'm meaning, of course, don't agree to things that aren't agreeable to you, but also don't pretend to be okay when you're not okay. And if you find yourself really overwhelmed with mostly negative emotions, negative self talk, part of the challenge is learning to not fake it when it comes to your positive emotions. And what I mean by that is things like cultivating gratitude as a regular practice, or being able to express things that are complementary to other people, or being able to express love to other people, or being able to express love to yourself. Even if I'm having a bad day, even if I'm annoyed, even if I'm angry, that's not necessarily a blocker for me noticing and recognizing all the things that are also going well, the things that are going good. And what can happen, oh, thank you. What can happen is if you only focus on the thing that is upsetting you, the thing that it feels like is missing from your life, what you focus on grows. And that's the reason why other people will begin to scatter when you are expressing negative emotional content, especially for a really long time. Hi, Lorado, joining me all the way from another continent. Good to see you. So my point is this. I know I can't finish my talk for greeting people, but I love to see my people. My point is this. When you fake anything, whether it's in your relationships, in your work life, even like what you're ordering for your meal. If you know you really want that dressing on the side, but you're embarrassed that people are going to think you're difficult, or you're getting a manicure or pedicure and the person is like beating on you and you're in pain, but you don't want to say anything, or you're riding in the car with someone and they're driving dangerously and you don't want to be a backseat driver, so you don't say anything, but your heart rate is pounding. Or you're walking down the street and you're looking upset and someone tells you chin up, smile, and you fake that smile for them, a stranger who you don't even know. What I'm saying to you is this: never fake it. Never fake positive, and never fake it when you're actually feeling good. Those of you who I'm connected with on Facebook, I give out a lot of love. I give a lot of love buttons out, to the point where people are probably like, does she really love that? Does she love that picture? Yeah, I'm loving that picture. I'm loving that picture of your kid, because what I see when I see that picture is a beautiful family. I'm loving that accomplishment that you had at work, because it's an expression of you doing something powerful. I'm loving, when you are even talking about your grief, because you're exposing your heart. And sometimes I think maybe I'm giving out too much love and everybody else is giving out likes. And I'll have a moment where I'll just give out likes because I'm like, everybody's giving out likes. Maybe I need to just be like everybody else. Yes, I do, Chris. But the truth is, I'm faking it if I'm giving a like and I'm really loving it. And so if you are a person who tends to gear towards the cynicism or the negativity in life, and that's just your baseline climate of who you are, then you're keeping it real and that's who you are and you're not faking it. But if you're like me and you tend to see, the wholeness of the glass and the water and the possibility, and sometimes you feel down, like I do. Sometimes I feel down. I express that. The people who are my real friends know that, but that's not all of who I am. I could be having the worst day ever, but if it's one of my friends' birthdays, I am grateful for that day because it was the day that they were born. I could be feeling sad or down because maybe I was dating someone and it didn't work out and I'm disappointed. And so I'll express that, but I'll also think about what is all the love that I do have in my life. Who are the people that matter to me and who I matter to them. And that's very real. And so if you can focus on gratitude, if you can focus on like really connecting with the balance of what is also good in your life, then you don't ever have to fake positive. You can be sad or down when you're sad or down, but you won't stay there if you allow yourself to really live in that space of all that is good in your life. Okay, so this week, this week I'm going to be talking about how to never fake it again, how to live in your true authenticity in your life, how to say, no, I don't want that. And yes, I want this. And no, I don't want it to go this way. Yes, I want it to go that way. And how to be okay with when that leads to disagreement or disenchantment between you and another person, or you and an organization, or you and even your profession, or you and your career. Because if you are faking it, you are never, ever going to have the authenticity that your life demands for you to live a whole and amazing life. Okay? So, hey, Mark, yes. Mark Williams is saying, hey, when I saw Never Fake It Again, my mind went somewhere else. Yeah, your mind can go there. I absolutely mean that too. When you are faking it in your romantic life, if you are faking it with regard to intimacy, if you're faking it with regard to your sex life, then you are actually never going to be satisfied or fulfilled. And for the most part, you're living in an inauthentic space, and the person that you're with does not have an opportunity to truly know you, or to truly please you, or to truly connect with you. So yes, Mark, it can be meant in that way as well. Never fake it again. I mean that in every area of life, but particularly never be fake with yourself. Okay. And as long as you are living in a space where you mostly focus on what's negative, to me, that's a form of, hey, Tori, hey, Candace, that's a form of being fake as well, because not all of life is negative. And if that's all you are seeing, then for the most part, you are blocking out reality and you are not dealing with what's real, because there are so many beautiful and amazing gifts in your life, no matter how challenging it is. And I mean that. I don't have to know the story of your life to know that there are also amazing things happening. So that's what I'm going to be talking about this week. Never faking again. It can apply to so many areas. And thank you so much for joining me. Those of you who joined me on Facebook Live, and for my YouTubers, thanks for subscribing to my videos. And I will see you guys again soon. Oh, by the way, I always forget, or sometimes I forget to tell you, you can sign up for my weekly e-blast at developmentcounts.com on the homepage. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Bye, everyone.